What's up guys, welcome to the BeastCorn channel. In this video we're going to play as the United States of America. And one thing is great that I didn't pick up United States from scratch, but I just decided to continue from the past policy that I was doing with the world. My goal was to dominate the world as the United States, but this time I'm about to take down, guess whom? Russia and China. We're not going to go direct to war with Russia, it will end up bad for us, but we can actually go direct war with China by asking a trade request from the countries that China was surrounded. Make sure you subscribe, press like, and let's dive in. Let's see what we can do. The first thing that I'm thinking doing is take down Canada's economy, because Canada economy right now is 160, America 190, and Mexico 168. Damn, I'm surrounded with a bag of people, and this actually put the threat on our country. Well, thing that we have to do from the beginning is to be able to, maximize our cash flow in order to get a lot of money. Well, this time we're getting a little bit problem with assimilation, and I'm pretty sure that these kind of problems are whispering because of Canada and Mexico. They're trying to do it to me. Well, as the United States, I decided to ask offer for Mexico to war again with Canada. So this will help Mexico to remember what he was doing. Let's see what we will do here. Well, then I decided to just improve my country, because if we will just go to the war, China is very far away from the United States, while we will send, let's let the Mexico to go through our territory. Okay, so if we will let the army go through the water that far, we're gonna lose for about 7,000 cash flow that we tried to reach out for a long time. The reason why I have a lot of cash flow is because I ain't got no army yet. But doesn't mean that I'm so weak. I can actually generate 30 or to 100,000 army in one time as the United States of America, 100%. Here we go, folks. We're now going to the research laboratory in Pittsburgh, and now we're going to do the same in zones that I think it should be developed. Level up assets, it will level up your cash flow. Time by time I start getting bored actually when I get it to the war. By the way, folks, if you will right now subscribe, it's gonna make me absolutely great. It's gonna help us to grow faster. Look, if your goal is negative, it's okay. Never let your this here to be negative. It's a cash flow. I call it cash flow. I don't know. It can be economical income, whatever you call it. The reason why we got a lot of cash flow is because we're working hard on it, on creating assets. It is time to develop the Florida sites. This tail right there. This will give us more than 2,000 cash flow, I believe. Let's see what will happen. The Cuba is becoming a great. What we're gonna do before Russia, we're gonna take down Cuba, because if we will take down Cuba, it will give us opportunity to increase our economy. War is like investment. You war, you either will get or lose, nothing else. Let's see what will happen. We're gonna build the fortresses. I'm gonna try to speak a lot without stopping interruption breaks, because the reason I'm doing that is because I'm like becoming a UFC speaker right now. Without stopping, I'm just talking because events happening in this game. The music is frustrating, because when music comes, I start thinking like something's gonna happen right now. By the way, it's morning for about 9 a.m. I get up 5 a.m. each day, doing a sport discipline, and I want to say hello to the United States, because I'm absolutely gonna come and live there. I really love life there. It might be hard because, hard is great. Hard is going to teach you a lot of things. Well, we now developed Orlando, Tampa, Port St. Lucie, and Miami. Well, it's all Florida actually. So yeah, now as you can see, we just gained 1.6 thousand cash flow. Back then it was 19. That's amazing result actually. By the way, I'm playing from the PC. As you can see the cursor here, you can actually download this game for your PC and play it every day. Age of History 3 actually, I don't know, I don't even want to download it, but I have a great game for you for the next time. If you will subscribe and most importantly enable notification button, you will be able to see that game, or just get notified when I will upload this beautiful video. Well, this is the last thing that I'm going to update right now, and stop talking, we gotta act right now, because if we're not gonna act, what will happen eventually is Cuba is gonna gain some power and start resisting, well, against me, against the United States. We're gonna show to the Canada and Mexico who is the king here, because if we're not gonna do it, what will happen eventually is Mexico and Canada will, you know, attack unitedly the United States, and it will cause us a big problem. We're the United States, we're not gonna lose any power, but why let this happen if we know that will happen? Okay, so our next move is generating army, but not here. I'm sorry. Yeah, not here. We're gonna generate army here where we were built everything, because here we automatically gonna get a lot of army. Here we go. Now we're gonna pay the cash flow, push it here. I'm pretty sure that with this amount of army, the quantity is so heavy for the Cuba, we're gonna attack it. Because if we will, you know, I can actually unite it and send it to the China to attack. What will happen to me eventually? I'm gonna break down my economy. No, we're gonna keep something in our capital. Great. 42,000 army. We're gonna declare war to the Cuba. I see that Cuba has a 51 negative relationship with the United States, which means it has, you know, it just believing in its power. Now, what happened, dude? You just cut my 51,000 army. Russia started to love me, despite the fact that Cuba is in reality profitable partner of Russia. Cuba resisted very well. Jesus. We gotta attack it well. Then. Let's attack. We gotta attack the capital and put down Cuba with all our power, whatever it takes. Every time when we're generating army, we're losing a cash flow. Every time when we're losing army, we're gaining a cash flow. Doesn't mean losing army is great. Losing army is a losing power actually. 13,000. Let's see how much army it has here. That's it. We got a capital, folks. If I would let Cuba to stay as it is right now, it would gain a lot of power, and it wouldn't be absolutely possible to win Cuba again. Cuba is not able to attack me anymore. Great. We're gonna destroy the capital, everything that it built there, in order to take down economy of Cuba. Shift his assets, because for us, for the United States, it's gonna be absolutely easy to cope with the question of building. We're not going to cycle in our place. What we're gonna do, we're gonna again generate more than 60,000 army and send it to the capital. I understood that Cuba only had what he had, the army that was able to cope with my quantity of army that I sent from the beginning. It's normal. That's what most countries does. They generate totally 100,000 army and try to attack in order to check their luck, and then eventually they lose their history. See that? 100. Now even 1,000 left when I attacked it, which means we're definitely gonna win that war. 34,000 army going to the capital, and this is gonna be the end of the Cuba. There we go. If I will check the fact, we only lost 2,000 army. It's nothing. We're gonna send from capital here. We're not gonna let this 4,000 army become sleepy. Let me build the port here. Yes. And send it to the island. Let's see the result. We're gonna separate the army and attack, and I'm pretty sure now we're gonna be absolute winner. Americans here. You gotta get out of this zone, man. Because Americans are here. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna attack this. I'm pretty sure that this has a lot of army here. In order to cope and not be destroyed plannedly, we have to generate a lot of army. Some country started a war here. There we go. I can see that this doesn't have a lot of army here, which means we just took down economy of the Cuba. If economy down, there is no way to build an army. If we will look at this economy of the Cuba right now, if we would be able to see, we're gonna see the negative cash flow here. Ours is 17,000 is because we plannedly attacked it. And I'm pretty sure, folks, and I promise to you, just keep watching me, subscribe, because I really need you in my channel, folks, really. And you're gonna see how it's gonna end up the United States strongest. Let's see what will happen. As you can see, it's just trying its best, but there is no way anymore. Islands coped with no problem. So, which means we're gonna send this 2002 army in the islands. And Cuba lost the war. No? Yeah, Cuba got somehow the islands here. That's why you gain economy. We're gonna take these islands out of Cuba hands, and Cuba still have something. Is this a Cuba? Yes. Which means we're gonna attack that here too. Eventually Cuba loses the war. Here's the two things that I can do. I can either give this island to the Cuba in order to not do anything. We're gonna demand a vassalization to the Cuba. We're not gonna ask a war preparation because we're gonna earn tons of money here. We're gonna take this island out of Cuba hands. Here we go. No. Or we can actually get all what we got here. And then if we will mark the fact that we're gonna be stronger than Cuba, we can ask Cuba become our vassal. Any war is, scary for us. The reason why I took Cuba is gonna give us more cash flow. That's it. I'm sending a request now. Request accepted, of course. And what we're gonna have right now as a problem is inflation. We're gonna avoid it by investing and building in new assets in our country. As you can see, once I start building in assets, what will happen is 21,000 cash flow. That's what I gain. It's gonna be even more when I will build new assets in the countries that I took down. I'm not going to take the world down. I'm just trying to make the world under my control. I'm gonna show you how to do it exactly in the Age of Civilizations 2. I'm a professional player of the Age of Civilizations 2. I spent more than 100, even thousands of hours on this game in order to learn it and make it for you. As you can see, sometimes the cash flow goes down because of people. Assimilation is important. I just forgetting about that. We're gonna assimilate the provinces right now, or we will face problem like rebels, which is eventually done. So right now, as you can see here, we destroyed this. We're gonna reinvest and build every asset here in order to satisfy the people who are living here on a capital. The reason why my cash flow going up when I assimilated the provinces is because people who live here start working to me, start loving the United States, so that this country has a potential of growth. You got it? England started loving me, which is not unusual. Azerbaijan didn't like me, and what country is that? Chile sent me a negative relationship. I'm gonna cope with that countries. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take down Armenia in order to have a corridor to the Asia. By the way, folks, whatever I'm doing is a game purpose. Do not take it personal. A lot of people take it serious. As you can see, the Romania started attacking Russia. It's not attacking Russia. What I will ask Russia is to attack Romania. Wait, if I will do that, Russia will gain more energy and Russia will gain a power. That's why I'm not going to do it. What I will do, I will ask this country here to attack Romania, and this might help me to destroy Romania. Actually, not destroy, but establish normal connections. Great. Moldova started its work very well. Ukraine come back again. There we go. Sustainability achieved. The next thing that I will ask from Switzerland to attack Italy. And I will provide Switzerland with money. When I saw that Switzerland is becoming an enemy for me, I will just send ultimatum. If it's going to accept it, we'll gain more power. It's just like a gambling, sending an ultimatum. Switzerland said no, but it's accepted our $51,000 gold, whatever you call it, stuff. And then we're gonna ask Poland to war with Italy, because if it will happen, Poland will gain the power. Here we go. Poland becoming great again. 81,000 gold send. But we're not gonna let Italy die. We're gonna send 79,000 gold to the Italy. That's how hard it is. Great. Italy now gaining sustainability, but it looks like somehow the Poland and Switzerland are going to manage the world. Half of Turkey gone. Iraq, Russia came to the Iran. That is so bad. Alright, folks, it is time to attack China. What we're gonna do, we're gonna generate the army that will push harder our economy, and we're gonna send it to the China. After fighting a little bit, I'm pretty sure that China is going to accept our negotiation of friendship, or whatever you call it, friendship negotiation. And then, when it will happen, we're gonna gain some place there. Or we can just attack some little country, own it, and then watch what will happen. We're gonna only fight when it's so necessary, vital. That if we're not going to attack the country, that can become a threat for us. We're gonna make that all army in one. And we don't have to forget about Canada here. That's growing so faster. And I'm pretty sure that one time, I don't know when it will happen, but that will happen. I'm going to take down Canada. Let's see what will happen. Alright, folks, as you can see, we gained 40,000 army, even 43. I will actually generate more here. 45. Wow, 46. Let's make it 50. Bahamas and Bangladesh started a war with the United States, which means we're going to stop that war. Absolutely. If they're gonna accept my negotiation faster, that means this war was traded for me, as you can see, and then it eventually stops. What we're doing next, that's the Canada doing that. We're gonna send 50,000 army right away. Here. From here we're gonna attack Lebanon, and when we will get the Lebanon, we will be able to manage it all. America coming, baby. It is time to get out of the zone. Let's see who won. Iraq will not be able to win Saudi Arabia. That's why we will ask Yemen to fight with Saudi Arabia. When that happened, Iraq become well, so which means we're gonna send a lot of money to the Saudi Arabia and gain the cash flow, because we're gonna get out of inflation. Second thing that we did was declaring war to the Lebanon. See what will happen. Great, we got it. And then when we got it, we're gonna get these lands and gain the cash flow. Not only that, we're gonna have to know that we have to assimilate these provinces. Great. We gained some technological points that I forgot to use, and this will take us to the next level. We're gonna build some workshops, level this up. It already was built. Watchtower, fortresses. Here we go. Let's make it 5th level. It was actually a nice achievement for Lebanon. Lebanon, despite the fact that Lebanon is not a big country. By the way, sometime I will just choose the smallest country and become a biggest country. The fact that I'm here right now this will put us a little bit under pressure, because now Iraq can see us, Syria, rebels, whatever. They see us here and they can actually start a war with us. Our goal to ask Iraq the military offer. I'm pretty sure that Iraq now need the money, that's why he will take this offer. And we're gonna declare war to Armenia. When we will do it, we're gonna send it through the Yerevan. See what will happen. Great. Amazing. We got the Armenia down. As I said, here we are. America is absolutely nice by owning little lands. We have no need to take a lot of lands here. 2 lands, 3 here. This is the corridor for Asia. This is in Asia, and we actually did it. What will happen to Russia? That's a great question. Before of that, we gotta destroy the China. We gotta trade the China to the Pakistan, Laos, because I see that China took down India, that I wanted to use against it. Which means I'm in a big trouble and has a big, tremendous economy. India came back with a war. That's amazing. We're gonna push money for India. That's gonna help India to attack. Pakistan taking down India started biggest war in India, in China, and China lost 100,000 economy, which means China did something cheatingful, like didn't develop certain places. We're gonna get this place here, and now we're gonna attack. We're not gonna attack. We're gonna control the situation. For example, we can ask, there we go, folks. I'm not gonna touch this because now we gain the sustainability in Asia. We're gonna go to the Europe. Europe also has a sustainability. One biggest threat right now for us is Russia. We're not going to push China so much, let it to lose a lot of economy. Pakistan is getting better. We're gonna take down Pakistan too. As I see that China is going down, lost a lot of economy, we're gonna send 240,000 gold to the China, which is gonna be so helpful for China. So thank you folks for watching. If you want to see the next part, actually it's not always gonna go, because there's action. Our goal is to manage the world after taking Russia. Thank you again folks for watching. The next video is gonna be that I will put American soldiers inside the Ukraine. By the way, first we gotta take Ukraine under our vassalization and protect it whatever it takes, because it's gonna be our own zone where we're gonna attack and resist to the Russia. Thank you again folks. See you in the next video. Goodbye.